Hello, and welcome to this week's edition of Ryan's Rant. This is a rant that's been a long time coming for me. I think that the reframe of global organizations and how they work with local teams has long been messed up. And as data and AI become more at the center of digital transformation strategies, it's essential that we reframe the workflows. I work in a SaaS business, and in a software company, you have a revenue operations department whose job it is to standardize systems, to connect all the local teams in stride, to enable them to meet their customers where they are, and to bring standardization and systematization to those learnings so that the organization can make smarter investment decisions in terms of which channels, which growth strategies they exploit, which markets to go after more or less. But it's always a tension of meeting the local teams where they are so that they can delight their customers, but also scale. What I've noticed for many, many years in the enterprise is that there's a lot of global central teams that are really, really focused on best practices, on methodological advancements, on tools and capabilities. But a lot of times they're not connecting with the regional workflows. The regional teams are creating their own systems, their own processes. I mean, I have a customer who's one of the biggest companies in the world that currently has 6 ERP platforms. That is insane. We need to start to think systemically without alienating the local teams. The local team's job is to understand their market, to drive those P&Ls forward, to catch those customers in stride, to activate programs and promotions that are going to work. Their job isn't to figure out the digital transformation strategy of the company, but their voice is essential in that process. The global team's job is to leverage their might and their power and their ability to see across the entire organization, to leverage and understand the needs, to audit best practice across the organization, and to create a system, an ecosystem of tools and data sets and processes and core systems of record that work for the local nuance, but bring enough standardization to the table so that the organization learns something in Poland and can exploit that across the world in China. We need to stop thinking about global teams as centers of excellence and more about the system architects, the data architects, the best practice architects, so that our local teams can do what they do best, which is stay close to the local customer to drive that P&L forward. To quote my dear friend Steph Gantz, the global might must be deployed for the local fight. Thanks for listening. There's a podcast below that I think will help you inspire some thinking on how you do this. If you're working in a local team, talk to your peers across countries, talk to your centers of excellence, invite them into your market, and really challenge your company to think global and local. If you're in a global team, get on a plane. Meet with your local teams, meet with local customers, see what their needs are, and adjust your systematization plans to catch your users in stride. Thanks for listening, everybody. I'll catch you next.